Welcome back. This is Elaine and Dennis, and we're continuing our rumba dances. In our last lesson, we focused on the fence line. We're going to focus now on a more difficult figure, not really very hard, it just takes some practice. And the reason why I want to look at that now instead of other easier figures is because as we learn the other figures, I will always include this figure as part of our lesson. This way, when I put the music on to practice the other figures, I will always include this figure being the Serpienté. Okay? It's a two-measure figure. It involves a little bit of twisting and stepping, but it's not a difficult figure. Like all the other figures, you can start it with either foot. The thing about this dance is it can be confusing doing with one foot and then the other foot. So for the purpose of this lesson, for the dance we have planned, we will just do it with the trailing foot. We will start with the trailing foot. How we get started with the trailing foot is by just doing a fence line with our lead foot. So we do a fence line, and then we're ready with our trailing foot. Now, the first three steps of a serpiente, you have that through step between our feet in front, and then we have a side step, and then we have a behind step. Simple enough? Sure. Okay, so we have our trailing foot free. We will cross first in front, step side, and then behind. Okay? Now, we have our lead foot free. We are going to swing it around, or flare, as the proper terminology is. We will flare it around and then step behind. So watch it again. We have our trailing foot free. We will step through, side, behind, and then we bring it around and step behind. Now that bringing it around, that flare, takes a note all by itself. So don't rush to step on it. Take a beat. Watch the timing. I will count. Ready? Trailing foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So take that extra beat to do the flare. Right? Now once we step behind, we are going to continue back the other way. We will step inside and then in front. So when we started by stepping in front, side, behind. Now we will go behind, side, in front. Okay? So again, watch the serpiente. We're almost finished. All right, maintain a good framework. We're doing it very slow so we won't fall over. So we start by going in front, through, side, behind, flare, behind, side, through, or in front. And then we finish with another flare, and we bring it around. And that's where it ends. This foot, when it goes down, it begins the next figure, which could be another fence line. 1, 2, 3. So watch it again. We will start with a fence line. Lock, recover, face, serpiente, through, side, behind, flare, behind, side, in front, flare, and finish with a fence line. Alright, let's try that to music, or watch it to music. We will start with a fence line. Fence line, serpiente. In front, side, behind, flare, behind, side. Fence line. Basic. Basic again. fence line, through serpienté, through side behind, flare behind, side, fence line, basic, basic again, ready, fence line, serpienté, fence line, basic. Let's stop a minute. I think what I'll do is we'll turn so you can see it from this angle if it may help. Let's do it again. Ready? Fence line. Through to serpienté. Front, side, behind, flare. Fence line. Basic. Basic again. Ready? Fence line. Serpienté. Fence line. Basic. Let's do something different. New Yorker twice. Shoulder to shoulder. Serpienté. Fence line. Basic. New Yorker. To open. Walk 3. Circle away. Together. Fence line. Serpienté. Fence line. Basic. Last time, fence line, serpienté. Fence line. All right. And that is the serpienté, and we will do a little bit of it with each of the next lessons that we do to try and make it more comfortable for you. Okay? Any questions? Great. This is the Langdon Dennis from Gloversville, New York. Until our next lesson.